Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing our October favorites and I can't wait to share with you what I've been loving this month. I have makeup, random stuff. I started including random stuff in my favorites because you guys seem to like it, so we're going to continue that trend. Also filmed this tutorial, not sure it's going to be up because I had to film with this backdrop. My lighting is poor today and I'm filming a little bit later than I normally do. So I had to make do by throwing this up, putting on my studio lights. So I hope you guys don't mind for this video. I know it looks a little bit dark in areas, but this is what we got to work with today. The first thing I'm going to mention are the new Natasha No No Holiday palettes, specifically this one because of the blue shade in it, which is what's on my eyes right now. I would honestly buy this palette just for that blue shade. That's how much I love it. It's so easy to work with, so pigmented. It's beautiful. I'm not big on wearing color, but when I saw this, it just spoke to me. This is what the palette looks like. This one came loose, so just an FYI. It didn't shatter or anything, but it definitely is loose in the pan, so I just wanted to note that. I love the color combination in this one. The other one's also really beautiful, but that blue shade just drew me in. So this has been an absolute favorite of mine. This is definitely my favorite palette that she has come out with thus far, including all her bigger palettes, the Sunset palette included. This is definitely my favorite, and they're limited edition. A random favorite of mine this month is this body analyzer from Vanity Planet. And I recently got back to the gym. So I started working out again with my husband, and half the time I'm with him, half the time I'm by myself. But this month I did get back to exercising finally. I don't go on scales to check the number of my weight. The last time I checked my weight was a year ago, and then I stepped on a scale pretty much a year later in September. It was around the same day, which was odd, and I noticed I had gained 8 pounds over the year. What made me jump on the scale was because my pants were starting to be a little bit tight. So I knew as soon as I saw that number, something was off. I typically go by how my clothes are fitting me, not the number. So as soon as I saw that I had gained 8 pounds, I'm like, Cheryl, you gotta start working out. So I'm back at the gym, I feel great. And this scale right here is helping me track my progress. What I like about this scale is not only does it show you your weight, but it also shows you your body fat percentage, your muscle mass, and your bone density. I like to focus on my muscle mass and my fat percentage. When I jumped on the scale for the first time, I was okay with my muscle mass. It was actually pretty high, and I didn't think it would be too high because after having kids, I kind of slacked at working out. And for my fat percentage, it was at the high end of normal. So I want to get it down to the lower end of normal or the mid-range. So there's not too much in terms of weight I want to lose or even percentage. I do want to lose some. My pants not fitting properly was enough to spark this change in me. So I have been working out, hitting the gym, and I've absolutely loved the scale from Vanity Planet to help me track my progress. And it's really cool. You can set up 8 people on this scale. I have myself, my husband, and then my parents came over to check their weights. My dad goes to the gym. I wanted to see how accurate it was for his gym, for our gym, and it's accurate as to both our gyms. That made me happy with this scale so I can kind of monitor myself at home. I'm excited to see myself tone up, lose a little bit of weight, and hopefully drop that fat percentage because it was getting on the high end for me, and I definitely need to be a little bit more healthy. My eating habits aren't too bad, it's just I really needed to start working out because all my activity would be with my kids, and I needed to do something for myself. And finally, I got back to the gym. So I'm really happy with this item and helping me track that progress that I'm looking to lose weight. And if you're on a weight loss journey, or if you're just wanting to check your fat percentage, body mass, bone density, track your weight, whatever, this scale is great because it doesn't only just show you that weight number, which I never look at. I just like to focus on the other numbers to make sure I'm doing okay. Vanity Planet did give me a coupon code for the scale to save you a good chunk of money. I will leave it on the screen for you guys to check out in case you want to check out this scale and the price that it ends up being. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but you do save a good chunk of change when you use that coupon code. This shipped out of Canada. When they shipped it to me, it took, I think it was 2 days. It didn't take any time at all to get to where I live, so the shipping was really fast. No duties because it wasn't crossing the border. Thank you to Vanity Planet for sending this over to me, assisting me in my journey by letting me track those numbers, and also for giving me a coupon code to my viewers. So thank you so much for doing that. You guys know I'm a foundation junkie, and I fell in love with this foundation this month. It is the BareMinerals BarePro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. And when I have a tan like I do now, I'm in the shade Pecan, number 18, and when I don't, I'm Golden Nude, number 13. And I love this foundation. It's an all-day wear, good for your skin, full coverage foundation. So that's why I've been loving it. I have a full wear test review on my channel in case you want to check it out in full, but this definitely has been a favorite. Another item from BareMinerals. They recently came out with this BareMinerals BarePro Contour Palette. They sent me the shade Tan to Dark, which has been coming in handy for when I do have a tan. I'm wearing it on my face today, and I mixed these two colors to bronze up my skin because I feel like that's a little bit too warm for me. I used the shade just to contour slightly at the back portion of my cheek, and then I did use that pop shade to highlight portions of my face, and I just really been enjoying it. I think the blendability on this is really beautiful, and it doesn't look patchy or anything. The colors just go together really nicely, especially if you're a more tan skin tone like myself. I don't think this would suit too deep of skin because, as you can see, like, it's not too deep on my tan skin, but if you do have tan skin, I would recommend checking this guy out. This next purchase is compliments of one of my subscribers who gave me a Sephora Friends and Family discount code, so I was able to get this baby. I'm so excited for it. I plan on doing a haul maybe once I do my VIB order as well, unless you guys want to see a separate Friends and Family haul, but I was just going to wait till the VIB sale. This is the new Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobing Palette, and I love this thing. You guys said I would love this when I mentioned it was on my wish list, and I do. You guys know me so well, so you encouraged me to pick this up. I'm so glad I did. I am wearing it on my cheeks today to highlight, and it looks really natural, yet it still has a pop to it, which I really like. So if you want a more metallic highlight, but you have maybe some textured skin, a little bit older skin, I think this is a good option if you like a standout highlight, because sometimes the formulas of those really metallic highlights can really emphasize the texture or aging skin, and this one just sits really nicely on the skin, so highly recommend. Thank you to the subscriber who sent me that coupon code. I utilized that and got a bunch of other stuff, so thank you so much for saving me that 20%. Also, I've been loving, I haven't even taken the packaging off this, it's still ready to hang up at the store, but this is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in Ash Brown, and this reminds me of the little browsings from Benefit that I always used to use, but for a fraction of the cost. So it comes with a wax and then two brow powders, one that is more warm tone and one more cool. I have that in my brows today, and it's a great little option if you're looking for something from the drugstore, a little powder kit. This is just as good as the Benefit one. Comes with a little mirror you can slide out. I love the packaging on this, so highly recommend checking that out if you're looking for something affordable for your brows. And then another affordable product for the lips that I've been really loving is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. I've had this for quite a while. Weren't these what started liquid lips? I swear. But they're the soft matte lip cream, so more of a moussey, whipped liquid lip. This formula has been out for a while, but I really love the color. That's what the color looks like right there. It looks really good if you have a similar skin tone to me. I think this is a perfect nude if you're looking for something not too light, not too deep. Then for the cheeks, I've been obsessed with these Makeup Forever Artist face colors. And I picked out 3 shades. These are the 3 that I have that look almost identical. You know what kind of blush that I like. And I'm wearing this middle one on my cheeks today. And they blend in so nicely with the skin. They just look like skin. They're not patchy. They just go on so smoothly. Such a beautiful formula, and I want to check out more colors because the formula of this just blew me away. They're so soft. You really got to check these out. This next product I meant to include in my last month's favorite, and it is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I showed this in my updated morning and nighttime skincare routine, which you would have saw before this video, and I love this stuff. It makes my skin look so bright and nourished in the morning. Once I wash my face, it works for my skin. There's a lot of essential oils in here. Lavender specifically, it smells exactly like lavender. Lavender is so good for your skin, and I'm huge on essential oils. You guys know that. I've been mentioning it recently, but I've started to sell them. And also another product before I get into some random stuff is the Fenty Beauty Foundation Brush. I've been really enjoying this. I like that it has the little slant on both sides, so you can kind of utilize both sides when you apply foundation. I've been really liking just traditional swiping on foundation lately as opposed to buffing or anything like that. So this has been working really nicely to give me ultimate coverage and just making it look flawless and airbrushed. So I really recommend this. If you also cream contour, it's great for that. It's synthetic bristles, so you can blend out that cream contour. It's multi-purpose. It's so good, so soft, and I've just been really enjoying it. So I had to mention it this month. For my nighttime routine, after I've washed my face, getting ready for bed, put my pajamas on, I like to diffuse some oils and read a book. So I've been sharing my favorite book every single video. This has to be my favorite book I've read all year. It is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. This book, you guys, for the subscriber who recommended this to me, this is everything I've ever wanted in a book. It's just such a good read. I just got so involved with the characters. I did not want to put this down. I didn't want it to end. I wish that they put this in a TV series or movie. And as soon as I said that out loud, I went on the computer to look. And I think Sony has rights to the book, even before it was released, that they were going to make a movie. But I really feel like they should do a TV show just because of all the twists and turns that this book has. And it's so good. It says it's a mind-blowing sci-fi suspense love story mashup. And when I saw sci-fi, I'm not really into sci-fi too much, so that kind of scared me a bit, but it's so good. It reminded me a little bit of the movie Sphere, but not really. If you've ever seen that movie with Dustin Hoffman and who else is in that movie? Some big names, but I like that kind of sci-fi where it's psychological, and that's kind of what this book was. So definitely recommend this to read. It was so good. As I said, this was my favorite book I've read all year, which is saying a lot. And then while I'm reading, I'm always diffusing essential oils. I wanted to mention it just because that's part of my nighttime routine, and I just thought I'd mention some of my favorites. I like to put 2 drops of each in my diffuser, and I diffuse sage, peppermint, and lavender, and I have the best sleep when I put those in my diffuser. It just calms me down, relaxes me. It's really nice to just have that aromatherapy while you're reading. So that's kind of been my nighttime routine. After my skincare, I put on my oils, read my book. I've just been loving doing that every night, and I've just been really focusing on mind and body. As I said, I was back at the gym. I read every single night, so I've just been putting a lot of time into myself, just getting my mind and body right. So that's kind of the things that have been helping me out, and I really wanted to share them with you guys. A few more random things that I wanted to share this month. Along with my oils and my book, I always put on my salt lamp. That's made such a big difference in the air quality in my room. And if you've never seen a Himalayan salt lamp before, I will insert mine. It's a little bit heavy, so I didn't want to bring it up into the video. It's basically like sleeping next to an open window. You can tell the difference on nights that I don't put it on, like put it on during the whole day, and then I kind of turn it off at night because I don't like any kind of light. But it really purifies the air, and it's like you're sleeping next to an open window. Like the air just is so good next to those. I want one in every single room in my house. I found mine at Winners. You can buy them online. Himalayan salt lamps, highly recommend. It's just so good for purifying the air. If you have pets, it's great. I also started and finished Bates Motel on Netflix. I think they have 4 seasons up there. Burned through that. I love that show. And then the last thing is Pink's new album. I love Pink. She's one of my favorite singers, and I always wanted to go see her live in concert. And I managed to snag tickets to, I think it's March 20th at the ACC. I'm so pumped to go see her. So her new album is so good. I wanted to tell you some of my favorite songs from her album. Just gotta go check. My absolute favorite song on the album is called Better Life. I've just been playing it so much. I like I Am Here, You Get My Love, Barbies, What About Us, that's the one that released first. Revenge with Eminem, and Beautiful Trauma is so good. That's another one of my favorites. I'm like naming all the songs. But definitely Better Life is my absolute favorite song from the album. Love that. I've been following her career since the beginning. I just love her, and she's one of those artists that I feel is underrated, and I definitely wanted to see her in concert. That's one of my bucket lists, and I managed to snag tickets, so I can't wait. I was thinking, since I'm going to be in Toronto on the 20th, that I may do a meetup that day. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see how it goes. It's close to my birthday, so I'm really excited to go. And that's everything for my October favorites. Super random this month. Everything that I have, absolutely love, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let me know what your favorite products were from this past month. I'd love to know. Books, random stuff, essential oil combinations to help you sleep. I want to know those. Anything that you want to share, leave it down below, and I can't wait to read your comments. And I'll see you guys in my next video.